Yo guys, what is going on? So I just want to make a quick little video talking about the most recent restricted card announcement. By the way, sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird, I'm a little bit sick. But anyways, so I woke up this morning and we got hit with this news. A little while back, Digimon said they were going to make an update to the restricted limited list, or ban list, whatever you want to call it, and they did. And so today we have the singular hit in the form of Greymon X Antibody. So my first impression is that this is a really great hit. I 100% agree with this, and I'm very glad they gave the reasoning because I agree completely with their reasoning. The effect of reducing the cost when digivolving this card into a card with Greymon's name, blah blah blah, BG12 Metal Greymon and Metal Greymon X Antibody too efficiently. This is specifically talking about like War Greymon X from next set. I kind of mentioned this in my video, ban list discussions, about how hitting this card would basically let you future-proof further decks that would become too powerful, such as War Greymon, Black-Red War Greymon in the next set, Shine Greymon further down, and just basically any time they make a dual-colored kind of Greymon deck, which they're going to do until the end of time, that this card would have to be taken into consideration. And then they also say this card's inherited effects give resistance to a number of effects and increase the effectiveness of Greymon decks more than expected. Hitting this to one copy per deck, I think is totally fine. Like I said, this is a totally fair hit, and I very much enjoy it. My only kind of issue and my first impression is that this is just the only thing that they hit. Now, as far as I know, I don't know if Bandai is going to be doing more hits. Maybe they're doing them like a little bit spaced out just to see what's gonna kind of happen. And I'll kind of withhold from judging too hard, just because Bandai usually likes to hit as little cards as possible, which I generally think is a good policy. Like, if you think back to past formats where there were really powerful decks like BT5, everyone was outcrying for, like, Lord Nightmon to 1, like, ban a Spiral Masquerade, like, you gotta hit Rookie Rush, you gotta hit Lord Nightmon, and, like, you look back at that and you think it's ridiculous, right? Or, put Gabubon to 1, like, there's always been a lot of, like, outcry for very powerful decks, but because of the way this game is structured, a lot of times the decks ends up rotating themselves out. With the release of new decks, they just become more like prominent strategies. So a lot of times you don't really need to touch anything. Now, again, this is before any testing. I still do think Black War Greymon and War Greymon X are both very playable decks still. Like, this hit does not by any means destroy them, but it does hinder them enough to where it makes the decks a little bit more fair. Being able to go in from your level 3 to a level 6 in a single turn, just off of a couple memory, is what made this card so ridiculous. So hopefully that'll be happening much less often, so that, you know, we'll have a more balanced game state. My biggest problem is that this doesn't really touch any of the other threats in the meta, like Melga, like Grandis, Crossheart, any of the other really, really obnoxious OTK or unfair kind of high rolling strategies. Like I said, again, I'll withhold from judging because maybe by the time we get BT12 or BT12, we'll have things like Red Hybrid, we'll have Billsmon X, we'll have Crossheart once again, and War Greymon, etc. So we'll have a lot of new strategies that might kind of balance out the metagame on itself. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of my initial impressions. I'm just a little bit still surprised that no Cool Boy hit, no X Antibody hit. I genuinely think those two cards, like, withhold everything else, and, you know, we can kind of determine, like, okay, those things might change based on the meta, but Cool Boy and X Antibody, I genuinely just don't think those cards should exist. Like, they're just a little bit too much being able to search top 3 just off of 2 memory, gaining back a memory, drawing card, basically searching your whole deck, and then the fact that X Antibody is a 0 cost basically gives you a non-once per turn blitz effect on your entire evolution line, the bonus effects that are really broken. I just don't think it's okay. So anyways, guys, that's kind of my rant on the ban list. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Are there more cards you wanted to see hit? How do you feel about Greymon X being hit? Do you think it'll do anything to Black War? Or do you think it'll hinder War Greymon X? Let me know down in the comment section below. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.